Well, we appear to be lost in beautiful and serene Hackensack, New Jersey. Hey everyone. Okay, so this is a day in the life, and we got a busy day ahead. It's 10:30 in the morning. I just got back from visiting my endo, and we are in search of the diner for breakfast. And after that, we're going to the what's his name?
I don't know.
Baron von Steuben.
Oh.
Yeah, the Baron von Steuben birthday celebration.
Whoever he is.
Yeah, whoever he is. You can make this up. Okay, so it's the Baron von Steuben Oktoberfest in Bergen County. It's actually a historical society for Bergen County. It's a Revolutionary War reenactment. So we're going to do that. And then, just as though the day was not going to be long enough, because it's just us, we're going to go right back down. And I'm not sure where Randolph is, but I think it's... what county is Randolph?
Don't know.
We're going...
Sussex, maybe?
Sussex County? Okay, then it's band competition. I think we're in the industrial part of Hackensack.
I think all of Hackensack
Is
the
industrial.
part.
We really are lost. We're trying to find Main Street, Hackensack. You know, if we can find the dome, that's the courthouse, maybe we can find Main Street. So then we gotta go all the way down to Randolph because it's band competition. So now, the thing with band, the dome. Here we go.
What dome?
This is Hackensack, which is the main capital for Bergen County. So we're not staying for the main competition. They're leaving because they need the bus for the, what did he say it
Tunnel
was?
to Towers.
Tunnel to Tower event, which is tomorrow. So I guess we'll have to check out
This
after
is
they
Main
play.
Street.
We're on Main Street finally. So we're not going to see the awards. We want to know if they won. So that's our day. We're going to have breakfast somewhere. Then eventually we're going to find some place to go and thrift. Because the event for Baron von Steuben is not until 1 o'clock. So I'll find a Goodwill. We'll go shop. And then we'll go see
And there's a recruiting station.
the reenactment, and then we'll have band competition. That'll be the day. Chit Chat.
Chit chat.
The Chit Chat Diner. We haven't been here in a very long time. Actually, you know what? I think the last time we were here, we took your parents.
We were living here.
We were still living here.
We were living in Fort Lee last time.
The Chit Chat Diner is interesting. I think it's Russian owned, and they give you little cards for conversation.
The Navy.
The Navy?
Yeah.
Okay. But that's just your dad.
Well, I mean, it allowed me to live in several different places growing up. So,
Yeah?
yeah.
Okay.
So I've always got that. I can, you know, like truthfully say I lived in Alaska. I lived in Northern California. I lived in the panhandle of Florida. So, you know, got something to talk about that way.
Okay.
Yeah.
Well, I had a lot, given that Grandma was a chef. It had to be my grandmother's couscous. And she wasn't making it often, but when she was making it, you could smell it all day. And then it was one of those meals that it was better the following day and the following day after that. Grandma's couscous was excellent, and nobody was able to replicate it. She had a way of making it that was just so special. It was just amazing. Mom tried to make it, it's not the same. So it was just, I have a couscous maker. You know, when Mom comes over for the holidays, we're gonna make a couscous. Yeah, I guess it was Grandma's couscous. It was the best. How was breakfast?
Oh, it hit the spot.
Yeah, it was alright. I remember the chit chat being much better. Don't you?
I don't know. I always thought it was kind of overpriced for a diner.
Well, yeah, I guess you pay for the decor. It's a nice place.
Head
It's
west.
I don't know. I remember it being better, but anyway, it was in Scott's own preferred quotes when it comes to eating out. It was adequate. Adequate. Guess what? It is 11:51. We are heading to the Goodwill in, I remember the name now, Elmwood Park. All right, here we go, Goodwill. Oh my God, these are fabulous, guys, but you know what? They're too big to ship. I think they're too big to ship. They are by Mexico. I can't see. Aren't they cool? Okay, so there's the underplate for Shelley. Elizabethan, Rosina, Elizabethan. Can we find the cup? We're gonna have to find the cup. Oh, look at that, this is so cool. I wish there was the plug with it. This is the General Electric baby warming plate. Like you put the food in it and it keeps it warm. So neat. Alright, so far I only found these two mugs, pottery mugs, signed A, 1995. They're really neat. And then a 2-tier tray that's silver plated, but that's for me. This was a pottery bonanza. I got a Chinese Wongli style porcelain box. Look at this fabulous 1960s Florida ashtray. This is for me. And then the 12 Days of Christmas. I'm going to a cash register and then off we go. We have a Baron von Steuben to meet. This was a good haul. This was a very good haul. Unfortunately, it is raining. We're getting the, what is it, the outside of Hurricane Helen. We shouldn't be complaining. I hope that those of you who are in the middle of it are safe. You're watching that way after it, but I hope that you got no damage and everybody is safe. It's been raining for 3 days now.
Something like that. Yeah.
Something like that. So this event is almost all outdoors. So I don't know in terms of reenactment how much we're going to enjoy it. I know there's house tours, beer tasting. You're gonna enjoy that?
No.
Yeah, right. They're gonna fire cannons, and then there's the Baron is there, well, a reenactor, and then they do house tours. So it's like a compound. There's a main house that was his house, headquarters. I'm sure Washington stayed there because he pretty much stayed everywhere in New Jersey, wherever he camped. He took over a house and they called it the Washington headquarters. So this Washington headquarters, and you know, every 30 miles in New Jersey before he got to cross the Delaware River. I hope they let me film. So I don't know, because I looked at the website and I looked at every single possible post on Instagram and Facebook about the whole thing, and there's not a single picture of the inside. So I have a feeling they won't let me film. So we arrived and it really sucks that it rains. I see some reenactors over there. We got an umbrella. I'm wearing a hooded jacket. I gotta get my phone because that's where I got the tickets. Do you smell barbecue? I smell barbecue.
No, not really. I don't smell anything. Oh yeah.
You do, right?
Yeah.
Okay.
Too bad we ate.
Too bad we ate. Here's the Baron. This is pretty cool. Look, it's the Baron. So basically what they're doing is some kind of kimchi smoke. Yeah, we should not have had breakfast. They're doing like an Oktoberfest type event. What we're gonna do is go on the other side of the compound because we really came here to see the houses. And they're not open all year long, so that's the reason why we're here. And according to the guy who gave us the wristbands, the cannons and the reenactors, they're doing their stuff sporadically. They're not on the set schedule. So if we're lucky, we're gonna get to see them. But we can just walk in the houses and there's people inside who just like answer questions. So that, you know, that's pretty cool. Zabriskie Steuben House, circa 1732. Erected 1752 and presented to Major General Van Steuben by the state of New Jersey 1783 in recognition of New Jersey's share of the debt which the nation owed the general. Huh. Oh wow, look at that.
It says that the grain is actually worth a third more.
What a great idea. Stepping stone.
I came here in
It's a mill. And here's the bridge. I'm going to assume that's the Hackensack River. I wish we had better weather, but you know what? We'll take it, okay? We'll just take it. Here's the Steuben house. How pretty. So what did you learn, Scott?
Well, they closed this bridge in 1952.
Uh-huh.
So before that point, you could drive right across it with your car.
Uh-huh.
But it was apparently of strategic importance during the Revolutionary War. And they all used this as an encampment in every year of the Revolutionary War.
All right.
You know, at some point during every year. So Wallace was here, Cornwallis was here. Hamilton, Burr, just about, well, not everybody, but a lot of the,
So it was a very significant
yeah.
spot.
Yeah.
All right.
The gin box is my favorite thing in this room, along with the bottles.
So they kept the gin dark bottles.
Yes, but not for any specific reason. This type of glass was called black glass with that green color. It was just cheaper than clear glass. So it
That
was
makes
just
sense.
cost effective. Not for any real reason, but the shape of the bottle definitely was intentional. You know when you're gonna throw your party and you go to Total Wine and you got your wine bottles and your hard alcohol, your beer, and they put it all in a cardboard box and stuff it with paper and other things to keep everything from clacking. Well, these bottles,
shipping then.
yeah,
Made it easier to ship.
yep, they could all be put into the box neatly, less airspace, they wouldn't rattle, no
Right.
breakage, but they're tapered
It's
so
a
that
pipe.
they're easy to pull out.
I'm just fascinated with the original flooring, and look at this fireplace.
I think, and some armaments up the mountain. But the British, it was like 5,000 troops. And then the American troops shot
The Delph.
General
Okay, redware pottery.
Yeah, and it's actually at the top of that roundabout area, there's a flagpole of the cat on the top of the
That was here.
And the historical society, I remember that. 50s, I think, they helped commemorate that, which is an ancient symbol, running symbol of freedom.
That picture is also on the nice.
That was part of the retreat. Yeah.
So 1915.
I'm such a nerd. I pay attention to details like this. Look at the threshold. You see the curve on it? Look at that. Centuries of people stepping on it. Oh, fabulous floor. Playing cards. These are all children toys.
Imagine only having those toys to play. It would be a dream.
Originally they fled to New York. So I was in the city, right? And they stayed there after the revolution. They came, tried to come back. They didn't know this property anymore. It was given back on Steuben. There were several houses that he had in the United States after the war was over. This is the only one that's still standing. And he kept it for years. Ultimately, there's a he's really bought the house.
I think these are hot boxes to warm.
I don't remember all the
Yeah, large iron trivets and gridiron.
in their possessions when they did in the steam bottle.
I think these are to warm beds. Now these, I think these you put hot coals in them, and they to warm the bed. I think that's what they are. That's a fabulous piece of furniture. Is it decorated on the outside? Not too much. It's pretty plain actually. The crown, it's gorgeous.
Hello, sir. Hello. Have you folks been here before?
No.
Well, welcome to the historic Newbridge Landing. This is what we call the George Washington room. This was the bedroom that George Washington slept in. In 1780, in September from 1780. It's also part of the new part of the house. This was the addition, which was put in 1767.
So we're in the barn, circa... How old is the barn, Scott?
1880.
1889. That was one loud bell.
I think George Washington heard that one again.
That's a loud one.
You want to try?
You want to pull it? I'll hold your ear.
Wow.
Oh, smart.
Okay. Say thank you for letting me ring the bell.
Oh,
No way
problem.
those
Bring it.
were
That's what
comfortable.
George Washington heard.
No way those were comfortable.
1780.
Ah, so he's making brooms.
Yes, that's what I was in the middle of trying to find a plug to work on the broom that I started at the last event. That I forgot to put the pin in. So I was going to do it after the fact. Do you want to start carving some wood?
You want to carve some woods?
I
Scott?
wouldn't even know where to begin.
I'll show you. Yeah, that's how we do it.
Oh,
Yeah. Takes an art. Takes a little while to figure out how it works.
How long does it take you to do a full broom like this?
I've never made a full broom. The last event I started that one because it was the first time I was working in the barn. It could take you all day because you got to start from that.
yeah, I
And
don't
then
know
you
if I'm
put
getting
the-
this knot.
Yeah, then we use the adze to get rid of some of the stuff. And I'll turn it in a little bit. All right, just we'll turn that. You guys want to try? Hey, all you gotta do is keep the belly away.
What you think, Scott?
I can see where you do this all day.
Yeah, it could take a while. You know, that's what they're doing. They do it, and then once it gets to be, then what we do, assuming that was it, this goes on, and then we start wrapping it with the wax flax, and it gets wrapped around, and then you put another piece on, and you just keep wrapping until we get something like that. See, it works great.
Crude but functional.
Yeah. Line her up.
Okay.
It'll be like a wall of muscle, like you can make up a whole line of it.
Aw,
Exactly.
I'm sorry.
I missed it.
Hopefully we're gonna fire if it stops raining.
Aw.
Right.
So they can't fire the cannon because of the rain, and they can't put the cannon under the tent either because apparently the flame from the exhaust or whatever they call it rises 6 foot up, and it would, you know, lit the whole thing on fire. So we're gonna wait, and there's a smokehouse going on, and then we're gonna go into the gift shop and see if maybe the rain stops. It's pretty cool. You can bake bread. Hey, listen, you could build this thing by yourself, you know that, right? He's investigating. Oh, so that's the tavern. What do they sell? They have apple crisp. Hello. Cider and a cider donut.
She'll have a cider donut, 2 ciders.
Look at the map.
There's spoons and forks.
What are you having, Sven?
Apple crisp.
Oh,
The cups are ready.
having apple cider donut.
There's a whole bunch of different.
Look at the tavern. It's really cool. Oh, what's that? Cross-section shown how mud and straw binder was built. Yeah, I see that.
Sometimes they're still like that. You get a real house.
Wait 1 second, okay, Bob?
I can't help but noticing the fabric on your skirt.
Oh, thank you.
Did you make the skirt?
No, this is actually Denise Pacino, one of the members of our society. She made this outfit for me.
It's phenomenal fabric.
Yeah, thank you so much.
So it finally stopped raining, and it looks like we made it to the cannon. So prepare your earplugs. Unfortunately, we don't have any, so I'll probably lower the sound. Looks like they're gonna make a big to-do out of it. We're gonna have a cannon fired. They asked us to go behind the fence, so I don't. Should we move back a little bit?
I think we're good.
You think we're good?
We're good.
Okay, 10 bits. Where? Search. In the portrait. Sponge. This portrait. Search. Sponge. George Carter. Ram Carter. Pick and try. Right. All right. Now, if you want to cover your ears, now would be the time to do so. Make ready! Fire! Whoa! So, crew, you should be able to follow through one command. You see how I'm giving the command? Alright, that's what happens when they get wet. Make ready! Fire! Hit. Where? Search funds, once you secure...
I like history. New Jersey, I'm telling you, has got so much of it.
It does. You wouldn't think so from if you live in any other state. You wouldn't think about New Jersey as being a historic kind of area, but it does have a lot going on.
And you're right. We probably passed by this place a bazillion times when we lived in Bergen County, and each time we said, we should check it out, and we never did. Like, we literally lived like maybe 20 minutes away from here. And we never stopped by, but I'm glad we did. It's just too bad we had terrible weather, which kind of like ruined it a little bit. But I love the reenactors. I really do. This guy was kind of interesting. I mean, they are so much into it. So much into it. So I talked to one of the ladies. I don't know if you saw me talk to her. The one that was dressed like the military. That was
like the soldier.
The soldier, because I wanted to know about the outfits, and so she made her own hat. She's dressed as a soldier. And she bought, because you know the reenactment people, they have their own folks. Okay, it's like it's a whole world out there of reenactors, and some of them they just specialize in one era. So she bought the pants and the shirt, but she had the coat made for her because she's a specific size. So she had the coat made, and I was looking at it, and she said that she bought the buttons from a specialty shop that does replica buttons, and they really do put a lot of effort into their outfits. Like they have to be just perfect. So it was fascinating how she put it together. And she said like it took her a very long time to get the outfit just right. And she made the hat, you know, with the felt and shaped the hat just right. It was just very interesting. And one of the ladies, well, you saw the skirt, who works from the for the Bergen Historical Society, actually makes all of the outfits for the girls who work at the tavern. So they're really involved in it. I think it's just fascinating to me. So in our retirement years, if we were doing reenactment, World War II
World War II?
would be.
We might be a little long in the tooth for World War II.
Well,
I don't know, but...
what would you pick?
what would I pick?
I would totally do World War II. But,
Yeah,
you know.
World War II is probably the... Yeah. I mean, I could relate to it more.
Yeah.
Yeah, you know, growing up in the 20th century. Like, I was born in the late 60s, so you're largely in the shadow of the...
But
World
none
War
of these
II.
folks were born around the time of George Washington.
No, but what I'm saying is that I can understand it a little more. You know, it's more accessible, I guess is what I'm saying.
Well, I don't know. I because you know there's people who are really into the Renaissance Festival.
Yeah. Yeah.
I would pick World War II only because I like the fashion.
Oh, well. There's that.
And then we could go to Conneaut and do the D-Day, the Conneaut D-Day.
D-Day thing.
Yeah.
Actually, that was pretty good. Yeah,
The D-Day at Conneaut is really good.
That
And then we
actually
get to
wasn't
see you
bad.
folks.
Yeah.
So anyway, it's past 3 o'clock. So we're gonna head out to Randolph for competition, and they're not on. Willie is not on until 6 o'clock. So we're not gonna rush. Because sitting and watching, it's not that we don't want to watch the other kids, the other bands. It's that it's raining. And watching competition under the rain is no fun. So we're going to take a leisurely drive towards Randolph, New Jersey, which, to be honest, from here, I have no idea how long it's going to take. So we're in no rush, okay?
Yeah.
All right? I see you at band competition. And then you'll see Willie. I understand it's band competition number 2, and it's also the first time they do a full performance. Because last week they only played half of it. So this is the first time they do the full show.
It could be indoors this time, which I hope it's not, but
Oh yeah, that you're right. They may be doing it indoors.
because of the rain.
Oh no.
We'll see.
We'll see. Okay. All right. We'll see you in Randolph. We arrived at Randolph High School. It's raining and they're doing it outdoors. It's not fun to watch and participate in band competition when it's raining, but it's even less fun for the kids, I have to be honest. But at least they're not on the field for long. She's getting mad over there. Some guy is parking in the wrong... whatever. So yeah, you got the umbrella? Okay. All right. So they're on at 6:15. What time is it?
It's like 4, I think.
No. It's past 4. Hold on. Let me get my phone. It's 5. It's not too bad.
Not too bad. I guess we'll be here for about an hour and a half.
An hour and a half, okay.
Are you gonna go down to Thrifting? First. Okay, level 2. Tight pull.
Oh, I feel so bad. Look, there's nobody in the sitting area because it's raining. Parents didn't show. Oh, Scott must be hungry. Meatball sub? Baked potato soup.
Walking tacos is not
Yeah, we're not having that again.
meatball sub might be okay.
Baked potato soup. That might be good.
The thing that you do is you ask how badly can they mess it up, and you know, they can mess it up.
Just poor kids playing in the rain. I feel so bad for them. Okay, this is us. We're setting up. Our show this year is named called One with the Universe, and it's really raining. It's it's really windy. I feel terrible for the kids. So, just orange. I'm orange. I'm orange. So if you've watched previous band performances, you know that our band director never really did anything toe tapping. Okay. Except for that one year where he did.
He did Gershwin, right?
Gershwin. He did Rhapsody in Blue. Okay. And I don't think he ever participated in football ever in his life.
I don't think he gets that.
And I don't think he got the concept that marching band is halftime at football games. I don't know how you play the Rite of Spring at halftime. And then this is now the second time, because this is the second competition we go to. Okay, the first one, we only had half of a show. And now this is the second competition. And if you have to tell the judge, we're done. It is a problem with the show. Now, listen, I'm not criticizing the kids. Okay, the kids are phenomenal. These are high schoolers, and a lot of them are freshmen. You know, sophomore and junior and seniors. Okay, the kids are phenomenal players, phenomenal marchers. They just like, for high school performers, they're phenomenal. But I think that for a music teacher, he's got to be the most tone deaf out there. Like, you know, our school, in the marching bands performers of America, the MBA something, I don't know what the acronym is. We're number 2 in the country. We finished number 2 last year. We're the number 2 band in the country when it comes to ranking. We're pretty much the second best band. Okay, I'm not exaggerating, that is a true fact in group AA. We're going nowhere near that this year with that show. No, I don't think we're qualifying.
No.
What?
No,
we're not. And it's a fact. Willie knows that. Everybody in band knows that. Every parent knows that. We're not going to the College of New Jersey this year for the finals with this show. We're not. I don't know what he's thinking, and everybody's very upset about it. And it's not that we as parents are competitive or anything. We don't know where he's going with the show. The show is, I don't think it made it to 7 minutes. I have to look at the video, which, by the way, I had to film with my phone because I switched battery at the last minute, and the battery I put in was the one that was dead, and I couldn't get it out of the camera. Anyway, it was a last minute thing. I ended up filming with my phone. So the sound may not be all that great. But anyway, neither here nor there. We don't know what he's doing with this show, and we're all very upset and kind of like, and this is William's last year. He's graduating this year, and this is his last performance with marching band.
Oh, I think Willie's resigned. I mean, he's going
like,
through he's doing what he's got to do to get get through this. I mean,
like do the Rite of Spring for concert band.
He's putting a lot of it. He cares, but he's just kind of
because he's a lieutenant in the band.
Yeah, they gave him a position, so he cares. But he's also kind of like, yeah, whatever. Let me just get this over with. So.
What do you think?
Listen. Lynch has never made fantastic choices with the music. He's only had one year where he made a good choice, and that was the year that he did Gershwin. And listen, I'm biased on that one. I like that Gershwin Rhapsody in Blue. I like it. At the same time, there's a number of other things that he could choose that he won't or doesn't, and he's just never gotten this concept that people are at a football game, they're rowdy, and they want to hear something entertaining that keeps the momentum going, so that when the team comes back on the field, the crowd is excited. He doesn't get that. He wants to show off, like, this is how I can get them to pay. I can get these kids to play Rite of Spring. Nobody wants to hear Rite of Spring.
Nerve-wracking.
Well, yeah.
Rite of Spring is not.
I don't know if any of you guys will ever have ever listened to Radio Lab on NPR. I used to listen to it all the time. They did a whole special about the Rite of Spring, about how the year that Stravinsky introduced it, he played it and the audience was upset. They gave him horrible reviews, and they walked out of the theater when he played it. And then the year following, he played it again, same thing, but that time he got a standing ovation. So it's this whole thing about how something changed within that year that caused the audience to really embrace it versus the first time that they heard it. It's a difficult piece of music to listen to, and it's also difficult for the band to play. But it's definitely not a toe tapper. It's definitely not the kind of thing that's going to get an audience of football fans rowdy. It just isn't. And how do you march to that?
Well, they did.
Yeah, but I mean,
I have to watch it again because I was just.
I mean, I feel bad for the kids because they got to try to do that.
No, but
at
listen, you
March.
know what? The issue with it is that are you doing it for yourself as?
I think he's doing it.
Or you're doing it for the kids.
I think he's doing it for himself. I think because
and we can say that, and I know that some people are like, "Oh, here you go, Sophia." Listen, we've been doing this for 8 years. Okay, this is our 8th year as band parents with the same marching band atmosphere, so we know what we're talking about. Okay,
he's going for a master's or a doctorate, so
no doctorate at this point.
Something like that. But I think he's doing it for himself. He wants to. There's something in there where he wants to be able to show somebody that he can direct.
I'm gonna look into it. I'm gonna look into it. Like, who does? How many bands have done Stravinsky the Rite of Spring for the marching band? I bet the Ohio State University never once did.
There might be some part of Stravinsky Rite of Spring that you could play. Night on Bald Mountain. You could play that. People get that. But
yeah, you can do that. Yeah.
No, that's not it.
That's Peer Gynt. Well, because a lot of shows do like Halloween themed stuff.
Yeah.
Okay, but. And what's the connection with One with the Universe?
I don't know. It doesn't.
Because he's got the moon, the earth, what was the connection?
Listen, there's plenty of things regarding the moon. There's plenty of things.
We could go on for 2 hours anyway.
About Mars. Yeah, there's tons of things.
All right. We're not happy parents, okay? We're not happy band parents this year. It's William's last year. It's our last year as band parents, and we wanted to leave with a toe tapping performance, and
we don't get it.
We don't get it. So that's that. We're going home. We're cold, and I think we're hungry too. It's 7 p.m.
Yeah.
You hungry?
Yeah, I'm gonna make stuff out of the, dumplings or whatever.
Yeah, and our feet are cold and wet. Our nose is cold. Anyway, that was a day in the life. I hope you enjoyed it. What best part of the day?
The revolutionary thing. What, you thought I was going to say the doctor's visit? Oh yeah, I really enjoyed sitting in the waiting room, looking through my phone.
All right.
And the candy.
Okay. Best part of the day for me was the Baron von Steuben.
Yeah.
He looked really cool.
Yeah. Oh, the actual the guy.
Yeah, the Baron.
The cosplayer.
Yeah, that was really cool. Anyway, I hope you enjoyed this. I will see you in the next video. Thanks for watching. Bye.